are all for the government of Salone. Today, I get some big allergy in here with me, and I'm glad that we get the return of the brother in the deputy minister, but now I don't go back to side the first. The press secretary in the Albert Academy brother, you should get some master. I also get here with I can call the flagship minister. This man, the task where His Excellency don't give Isaac and this government that in the leader of the number one priority inside the big five winner of this country. The Honorable Dr. Emily Musakaka, he's not so lucky for our academy, he's going to work upline school. Very good school. I don't want to talk about the economy, new bus system, okay. So I don't care for small. Yes, but still, the Albert Academy is above all. What is it? Above all. Always like that. You don't know. Okay, I will not tell you, say, we are getting their opinion, let organize a press conference. It's not going to school day. I'm glad to be back, I'm glad to see now, I'm glad to see, we don't continue this partnership and we won't continue to go well. As usual, we also get to be joined by the new presidents for the Children's Governance of Nasalo. Even I will become away to do some properly. For now, I want to start with the news updates and share some of the things that will happen across governments over the past week. When I all know say His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio na the Republic of South Korea, and we been going. He go now one of the top universities in Korea, we call Seoul University, and he go deliver a big talk. We talk about the country in strategic transformation of the education system and what they do for push with money called human capital development. He talk about the partnership with the project with Korea. But I don't want to talk too much about that because on that week we get the bar in press secretary there today for briefing our own. The Director General for Human Resource Management Office, Mr. Ash Toka, they go Kenya for one-stop job. When an EU before that be for support, performance management, leadership, and work analysis, and if the body in other senior officials for HIA will be going for land as well from Kenya. This is very important for all the 40 states. My colleague, the Minister of Finance, the therefore put out a press release this week. Some people don't master this dark arts of fake news and impersonation. So they will create Facebook posts, Facebook page, and then say, oh, the minister don't do a post. And then say the minister they look for people that will apply for some new government grants or something like that. And then use that name for basically thief people their money and corrupt them. The Ministry of Finance, what I want to say, the Minister of Finance, he not they use Facebook for make any public announcement. No official announcements from the Ministry of Finance. He not they come off from the minister Facebook account. And in fact, the minister personally want to follow people that must say, you know the Facebook said, you know they use the platform. So any page where you see on Facebook, where you get the minister name and face name, just no more say on fake page. We don't announce to them and say any government press release will seriously ask you for anything. Go on the Ministry of Information and Civic Education and page it normally and they are showing on fake news. So always double check and can cross check our page, our channel, our WhatsApp, our X page, and we have multiple pages. If you go check all, you don't see another page, the one of the page there, and fake news. They don't do the same thing to me as well. But we within our social media page now we get blue tick, so the Facebook get blue tick, Instagram get blue. So if you go take page, you don't get blue tick, you know what I mean? Then we don't use for tick money. So here we make family and we ask for ourselves and report the states, then we help people spread the word on this particular important issue here. We have good news we want to share. The Open Budget Survey, they do what called the global ranking. This year, Salon ranked 47 out of 127 countries on transparency. That's an improvement of 17 points from the 2021 ranking. I said it would be 64 out of 125. Now the one in most, now the only independent, cooperative, and fact-based research instruments where they use for assess how country they improve their budget transparency process. So we can talk about Salon began 64, 2021. The efforts they wait President Leone and the government put in place. Now we get 47 out of 125 countries. I'm not saying any clapping, but as a Sierra I want to be proud of yourself. Let me be proud of the country. Say we make progress on the important things. The other thing as well we can follow, the Chief Minister will talk about the economy and how the economy don't stabilize. We will continue to work hard. The bank governor, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Media, all the other ministers will work on the economy. But one thing clear, in next step, we will say, we will say the exchange rate will not stabilize and the economy will move in the right direction. So far, we will say the efforts we President will make in the year come through. So we want to tell all our citizens in say thank you because now we all been at this smoke here together. The Honorable Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julia will express concern over dangers of caustic soda chemical that people host them. After I go to emergency hospital, the Honorable the Vice President noticed a couple picking a lady suffer and they even die from where they take that caustic soda that they mistake as in a sugar or salt. So these are public health concern, and the Vice President may ask if they talk, particularly encourage parents to do more or protect the beginner because as you know, President, the most important assets and human capital with the family. We have big breaking news today at when I tweet today say big breaking news. One part of the journalists they message me say journalists don't ever say big breaking news, but only breaking news or big news. I say millions of journalists. So me and information minister. I want them to know so this news they break, they big back. So the big breaking news now that Master Sabi company, what they call Starlink, now know SpaceX, now the company name. We all know Elon Musk also, we in what we do, part of the work with SpaceX is not applicable to the space, but what we do is try to connect the whole world to high-speed internet off the grid. You get the gadget you do now, you shoot directly. Once you get access to the sky or the space, once you get clear view, you connect to the internet. You don't need no gadget, no more cable nuts. You don't connect to the cable line from here, the fiber line. You don't connect to all that. Direct. Salon today, that the tech conference, the Salon Innovate Tech Conference, because they will just open. We get somebody who comes space X-Cam, and you don't announce. Since Salon don't become the 100th market in the world, where they don't open. So for the first time now, we said don't join the global internet fast-paced digital revolution. And now this one also say all man the benefits from this. Massive news for the people of this country. Big breaking news. Deep and breaking. So do you have, when I tweet somebody texts me and say, oh, I'm going to get access. So 9 months ago, me wife did not apply. Because we don't hear this is SpaceX for cancer, no. When we apply for the gadgets, because we sign for that in America, sign for that, they say, no, Salon they cancel, they push you waiting list. Today, immediately after the announcement, 9 email card say order confirmed, Sierra Leone is now on the map. Today, right inside the already announcement card. So all man go on starlink.com, you create your accounts, you order the jet, Salon now are part of it. This is our president during leadership, and they work as well with the chief minister, the Minister of Communications, Technology and Innovation, and we brought with NASCA, Amarabiwa Pilo. This is now government-wide collaboration. This can be Tidonka. This will change Bokuti. It will make internet access cheaper, faster, accessible, all over this country, no matter outside you. You don't need to know again if Orange there, if Afisel there, no. Once you just outside, you don't get it against you, link up, you are connected to the internet. This news may not be. You know, break it back. So it's not breaking news. So this is a big day for we all that is question because the ambition of President Leo for them to lead in the fourth industrial revolution, so it talks today. And believe me, you will do anything at that time, business, if you not be part of the internet revolution. We'll just come up here, we'll learn a lot about this. So, as well, the tech Salon Innovative Tech Conference will open today. They will get more and more announcements. President Bill also launched the Fairly Tech City. We open a major tech city in Salon Abo. They show me that again, our big news that day today. At the same time, the World Bank announced a $50 million project today again for Salon for them to digitize government information systems and the entire infrastructure we get. So today, a wonderful day as well in the country. I want to take this opportunity as well now for welcome Madam Philippa Idol, who is the Children's Forum Network President. Madam President, welcome. I want you to settle down, drink water, and calm down. And come to you very, very soon. We don't do the news done. Now I come to the panelists then. I want to start with the flagship minister because Fit Salon, Naina President, the primary goal inside the second term. And you charge with this. We don't just calculate the last year 6 months ago. So inside 6 months, plenty things don't happen. Anytime we talk of Fit Salon, they say, oh, when this day happen, you know, because I don't see our cabinets, I know you work very hard. And they see all the announcements there, sometimes we push them. But our opportunity is to talk to families all across the country and give them an update. Since you launched the strategy, because we can't ever go launch the strategy, then we can't ever go and come up. But now, who start with me on Fit Salon? And then I would say you can issue a call to action based on the conversation that we hear you get. But let's start with first, Fit Salon, when are the status?
Thank you, Mr. Minister, and good afternoon. I'm glad for being here. Indeed, they don't take small 10-1 on which I hit. And although I don't go now other various medium or media for push the message and talk of what we do, but I really like the opportunity for come explain and talk to people what we don't do, the gains we don't make. The opportunity we day for push the president's aim flagship program go forward. When I all go agree with me, say Fit Salon don't grab it is run decisively. Not so. That's true. That is not true. Another answer is not true. Fit Salon don't grab it move decisively. We don't do We don't do boku in the first 6 months. We develop strategy, we build alliances, we raise money. But now, today, right at the middle of the first full planting season, and we all over the place. Farmers will plant, we don't get some harvest, people they make investments, private sector people they invest. So I just want for it's a very high level, just make it clear, say this don't come up and strategy now, a day now, the seeds and day now and grown. Don't go there. So I just run that down, do a quick rundown of some of the things that we don't do from the last term. We kind of excuse me because I actually need to go through the list of 20. So I'm going to quick highlight things that will not happen. But the first thing will happen will be no say we get a strategy. The strategy I need guide plenty to it. One of the main pillars that we will get our strategy now for provide finance to private sector people. We take and use them for do farming and invest in the world in them. And we get one whole pillar in our finance pillar. So the first thing we'll do before the planting season, we'll make sure say we convince the commercial bank with all of them. We'll put $10 million credit facility to private sector people the way they do rest, where they do poultry, anything in poultry, whether the feed, where they do onions. Then value chain is very important to the strategy. So we do that because we know say yes, government get money, government to do okay, but the private sector, we have to put them where they do agriculture with business. If you put money in their hand, then we'll take and go far. So we decide say, right at the end of at the beginning of the season, for make that money they available. People then be able to get any private sector, any of them, if they have big business when then value chain and agriculture, up to $1 million. The beauty about this is that 10% interest rate. Where if you go to any commercial bank now, they charge 33%. We 10%. Push hard for even single digits, but at 10%, we will convince the commercial bank for lending. This is very significant because the last time we'll do this, government will guarantee 80% in case any loss comes. Government will guarantee 80%. See, if farmer take money and not pay, government will pay that money. But this time, the bank will not need government guarantee. We will put 10 million, so the commercial bank will put 10 million will convince them. That's not one. It's significant. That means that then your contribution. And as we speak, plenty people don't apply for getting loans. I just said the last statistics. They take time for them to apply due diligence. For up to 20 people that don't apply businesses of various kinds through the Bank of Australia via the commercial bank will get access to this. Up to $1 million we take out to do a number of things that the value chain they want to world. Then it's not happening. Then after them big family. You know, we will absorb 1 million. We put again another. We engage with the European Union. They said we get 7.5 million for do the same thing, but at a lower level. This now I'm matching. Say you get business where the business where you do require $500,000. Then say, okay, will you give half the money? The other half you take as credit on single digits. We launched this in March. We still work on the process for identify the bank then where they work with. But that the back people will benefits. They are not happening. We say still that if you go up to 300,000. That the back here some people say a small hole of farmer and so the money too big. We will not be able to bring the collateral all in the name. Then we say we do another financing for farmers. We do a matching grant. This one you can get as small as this is through the World Bank up to $7 million. As small as 2 million this year, as small as 5,000, and as high as $100,000. All you need to do now for March to say, okay, I get a business idea. We have agriculture, then value chain one called rest. Actually, it's include cassava, poultry, or any livestock breeding in fact, and any segment of the value chain, especially if you want to produce, if you want to process, if you want to package, if you want to do ag technology servicing and data, you want to come up with a cool app for doing, you get access to that money. You go to as high as 100,000. All you need for doing that, you know, an existing business where you already do that thing where you say you want to do, and then you get a matching either capital or the physical money. For so if you present 100,000, will they match you? If you 50,000, then the other one you show me till you get it. The application open, it close. I will send to the minister so that I will announce. But the application open, they lock I think June, end of this month, for any people that were in. So that's big news because we know say we want to put money in a farmer in hand in a different way for give them the freedom for grow, question they want for grow. Then, as we do that, the season for plant self don't come to get projects them. We the government reviewing efforts to attract funding because he announced this feed salon and priority. We don't make plenty partner them don't come on board for good resources. So we get I think for 2024 we get up to 60 million for spend normal 2024 normal up to that. So with that money we don't use them to do the projects and we partner them. But say this year we try to push maybe for rest no more up to 20,000 hectares under cultivation. Last year, to put it into perspective, and 6,000 we do. I like you know updates as of we speak today, and I think I don't know that every district now some say 3-4 for check waiting and tell me. As of today, we don't do 15,000, we don't plow 15,000, and our GPS coordinates that we check. We don't plow 15,000, we don't see how up close to 8,000. And we get still a few more weeks before the season closes. All the waterlogged area, the way they say each other, oh, if you don't want big rain, they come, you lost, we don't plant all inside of it. Besides, we don't let people still get all of June and parts of July that they don't let follow plants the rest. And I see how. That's a big deal. Then I rest no more. We don't plant corn back up to 4,000 hectares. We don't plant cocoa back up to I just check the number. I think this year we plant up to 3,000 hectares of cocoa. When we made sort of export crop. When I see the presidents go with the partnership what they do with the private sector, PC and Sons, we go we one private individual will get collaboration, we will sign partnership with for helping. Then no more. They produce this year up to 2,000 metric tons of onions. That's about a fifth. If you put all the other the exports in this country, you put on 5 sides, then no more they produce 1 part of that 5 day. And we get all that small holder and we get who land the area where they do. So for me, all India they give me a lot of encouragement. The amount of land we don't put on cultivation, the partner the more don't bring for themselves, for them contribute to the feed salon, the president's dream. The resources we don't raise, and it's in a way in the pipeline as well. They give me hope say yes, feed salon long grab and they move, and it goes and we don't sell for reduce rest importation, for reduce importation of eggs and chicken, and I go for count at the count to that part later. Eggs and chicken for reduce importation of onions. We're not going to do all things, but then goals and we see visible change will happen. So, Mr. Minister, I don't know how long you want to go because it's still in plenty. So, I'm not saying question and therefore come. But I want to just tell people and say we big priorities in terms of put money in a farm at the hand, for cultivate, for put land under cultivation. For that, investing who want for seed, for growing, and for encourage the private sector for come. We don't move, and we don't move in very big ways. People that don't say yes. Peter no longer grab, they move, And in time, not only a matter of time for local people to see the harvest, and then as we continue, farming, you need one season. You need one year, you say you do it repeatedly. You do all things, next year you do it again, the other year you do it again until you get used to them, and then we'll begin to see in the markets, and as soon the price will go down, and then we'll say, yes, these feeds I don't dream, it don't come to reality, and we don't see them.
Wow, excellent. Mr. Minister, thank you very much. Family, now members of the Fourth Estate, and they expect to see the banner headline tomorrow. Now all of them is paper them. In case we don't forget the number, they are all of those members, the number they will minister those give quickly. 10 million credit facility right now open commercial banks to the bank of Salon, with the government of Salon, the guarantee. Also, sir, 10 million available. You can apply for that money. Now, who's currency rate of course?
Oh, sorry. These are $10 million. Sorry, that's a good excuse. $10 million about in Leone's now we will launch now being 220 something million, yeah, something like that. Exactly. Yeah.
So about over 200 million euros are available for you in a big farmer. 7.5 million euro and an EU money is available if in a small farm. Spend for governments for 2024 alone, 60 million United States dollars. Also, sir, the reality, GPS verified. Now the plan not to kill you. It's in our Western. So if you know the internet, now you get internet. The government do all things inside the big file. Last year, we cultivated 6,000 hectares. 2024, the goal we the minister will set before the planting season done, they go almost quadruple that. That means they multiply by 4. The goal is 20,000. So more than 3 times, and they only achieve 15,000. So if anybody asks you about feeds alone, the kind of minister say you don't grab and only be in action. It is waka and the waka fine. You see when I see the video, how they have out there. So this is also theory. This is practical. And inshallah, by the time we get to harvest, people will begin to see the reality. The kind of minister say for reduce the importation of rice, reduce the importation of poultry and egg, reduce the importation of all the essential agricultural commodities that we require for the food itself. So we'll come back to you. Olagi the presidential press secretary is man forever associate of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Now, I want to go straight to the heart of the matter. We go Korea, we go with the delegation. We have been part of the continent we go. We get many of the other continents in Africa, in fact, they invite to it. We take part of our ministerial panel. We had at least, I think, 10, 15 ministers from all across Africa. We did it. Yusuf, we did it. His Excellency, the President, the first gentleman of the country, not we just represent, but we represent for meets. There's a counterpart there meets with Korea. And I first they give presidential attention at that level. And we see banner headlines like Korea says, Salon Korea, and Security Council and all. But if you look at the news now, people they talk opposites of what me and you know the reality. Now, like you always say, the way we did fake news is not to fight against people and get access for them to do it they want to. It's to make sure they get access to the facts. And I mean, I'm glad we make time today so they can break down for family. The Pago Korea, they are sorry, I work
Alright, thank you very much, Minister Kisevia, associates of the ministry. I'm also glad for the privilege for Ghana. Mr. Minister, with your permission, I will look for divider into 6 separate things that I want to talk about. Quick one then. First, I want to talk about how the summits come about, what happens at start. And then the second thing is what are the strategic reasons what the president decides to forgo the summit. And then also what the president of the summit, the good minister say. And the fourth thing, what are the outcomes of the summit with directly related to Salon. And then the other fifth thing are attendance, whether they go the summit. And then the last one, the question on man they actually wait to make some other countries sign, they say big loan, then big deal, and Salon sign, right? So the first thing, how this summit come about. Firstly, president in travel. For we as the government and the presidency, now a development issue, not a public relations issue or a politics issue. Because for one and South Korea alone, it takes 2 weeks. So serious president and president view, not get any reason for Korea going to South Korea is very important. So last year 2023, on the margins of UN's General Assembly, 9 presidents of South Korea and President Leone hold one bilateral meeting. In that bilateral meeting, 2 things happened. Firstly, the president of South Korea be request to a colleague and tell and say, he said, you don't do boku things, we get similar things, we say many things are very common. So can do an official visit to the country. And the second request is for make president attend the Korea summit. Now, if any president will just left for travel, believe you me, if we go South Korea today, one, for the official visit, he come back, and then he relax, and then he go back for the summit. But President say no. President say, if they combine both visits for make a one, so what we do, we do official visits, and also we attend the summit. So now in the first place, you see we go with Pokemon ministers there, because we get bilateral meetings. Then, what he make President actually attend? He attend for many reasons there. Firstly, we all know say we as a country, we established diplomatic relations with South Korea, what they call the Republic of Korea, on the 25th of June 1962. So what means say June this month, they make with 62 years where we don't get a relationship diplomatically with South Korea. But even with these 62 years, because we don't get embassy, South Korea don't get embassy in Salon, it always don't make it difficult for relationship. So I think say that's now one of the things that we now the objective for us to see how we put it for talk about that. Salon also and South Korea now 2 countries there where they elect for sit at the UN Security Council. When we say for talking about global peace and security, then 2 countries are now allies them. And this summit they create opportunity for make we self when a member of Security Council, let me go support your colleague, country and head of states for them to push agenda for peace, security and development. Then thirdly, we almost say President get big 5 game changers there. South Korea now the leading country for 3 of them big issues there. One, now agriculture. And I'm also happy with the Minister of Agriculture here. We will also talk about certain things that we need to South Korea. Secondly, now on technology and innovation. They're far ahead of me. Then lastly, now on education and human capital development. So then 3 things that are where South Korea, they're far ahead of me. President here has an important for people to make sure say we go South Korea for this conversation. President one may attend. President attend with a collective about 25 other heads of states. We I think also very, very important for people to take into consideration. So we'll go South Korea, what's happening? Now we'll go, we already know say now 2 different reasons we go for the official visit at the summit. So like Minister Abbas said, on the Friday that's supposed to reach, in fact, now the presidents, now we reach before the Friday, sorry. But on the Friday, night, the hostry, the president in place in office, we will start from official visit. And the usual fanfare with the everything. And then we get commitment out of that. They say, by the end of this year, South Korea therefore establish the embassy in Nassau. So what I come for now, the important. The reason why it's important is because when you hear it say Ethiopia get 1 billion when they go sign for South Korea, it simply means Ethiopia and South Korea, they established the relationship in 1963. By 1965, South Korea established an embassy inside Addis Ababa. So when we say they don't get 59 years of relationship where this person get embassy and this person get embassy. So it don't happen overnight. It don't just happen more and go no. Now because it's not built up over a period of time. So if we say we get president, we focus, we see what the president do. I believe say if we start from 1962 to 1963, by the time we get this relationship 1962, believe me, by 1963, we will not get embassy. So let me say, if we start to go back right now, we will go to one of the biggest packages from South Korea. But also, Vice President, he also gets several meetings with a colleagues in several states. One of them will be the former UN Secretary General, with Ban Ki-moon, where he head now the co-chair for the Ban Ki-moon Center for Global Citizen, where he promotes obviously Mr. Bala Ipali, where he promotes young people, women there. He also gets bilateral meetings with the president of Eritrea, where the president Afwaki, and a very important meeting with the chairman and the president of the Export and Import Bank of Korea. Now, what make this important? We know say part of the outcome where the summit given now that Korea don't set aside $10 billion for expand the development assistance across the continent. Now, Exim Bank now one of the vehicle where they use for make them support governments them overseas. So this meeting where presidents get, it is so important that by next week we will get a team from Exim Bank for that engage with the Ministry of Finance and the government for talk about 6 things. 3 of them now already pipeline projects them where we don't already develop and submit, and 3 additional new projects them where if minister permits them, we need equipment for them. So let them know say president not just come from or go no. We go because till every day we need for crystallize like the Richmond say. So part of the project they will do on the pipeline. Now that the Freetown Estuary Transport Development Project will cost about $91 million. We also present a project for one general referral hospital that will cost about $100 million. We also present a project we're going to do the construction of 87 kilometers roadway from Kenema to Zimi. It will cost about $84 million. And also we get 3 additional projects that we also decide to discuss. One on tractorization, I think I'm glad the minister there. And the other one the construction of the Mano Junction Togo Road, where that also about $81 million. And then the construction of a new office building for the Ministry of Finance. So the Exim Bank team therefore come, where they therefore can discuss with the Ministry of Finance. So I want to touch on some of the outcomes there. What I want to say, the first one, for Evidence Embassy where they can establish. And also when I say, most of them want to say, wait till we just go sign multiple MOUs. You know, for me, 2 countries and that relationship, you get to forget the basis, the foundation. And that foundation there, now from them on a side memorandum of understanding, when they explain clearly what are the parties their responsibility and then duty with their obligations to each other. And we have to say, because of the official visit we make, we sign MOUs with the government on trade cooperation. We sign MOU with 2 universities. One on health, with Minister of Health signed, We also signed one on foreign corporations and technological advancements where we go on at the University of Leone, who signed president also put out the message. One big say important. Then the other thing that because part of what they want to do, now to make sure say they use Korean company for outreach in Africa. They also set aside 14 billion when they use for give them Korean communism for kind of work in Africa. Now make the MOU side on trade cooperation important because the second day of the summit and the business summit, when we say they connect business people and communism with the government entities. So now make this MOU very important to sign for two things. One, for B2B. So we connect business and salon to business coming in South Korea, but also secondly, for also make sure we attack South Korean communism for cancer, for Gandu. So the last thing I will talk about was second to last, the attendance. I don't think I will comment on this because I feel say many people talk about NTM out for fiction, or 100 people they go, 80 people they go, and I think say it don't help people debate. Because I also give an example. Before Sumakan, President only made one visit to Senegal. Now that visit to Senegal, because Suma been working in Senegal, the CEO at the time, they go engage presidents. Now from that meeting, they Naisuma commit themselves say, they will come build and construct sorry, brand new airports will cost 270 million. So it means that even the president himself used 500,000 for Senegal. But the returns we get is so huge that you don't ever compare almost you spend, for example, and almost you get back. But just for the records, the attendance, you go with presidents, the first lady, you go with 8 ministers. Because like I said earlier, these are the official visits and summits. I'm happy with the 2 ministers that will participate. And also the minister, my commission minister on Twitter, the minister on Facebook, and also the minister of agriculture back there. We also go with 1 paramount chief, and then president with immediate staff there, we go with 8. So what I mean say, if you put all together, now 20.